So welcome to a very different video. Apologies first of all for the really crappy video quality. I've just knocked this up on my PC. I'm not very savvy on stuff like this, but I wanted to highlight something really, that for some reason the big hotel chains in the UK have put their prices up massively in the last 2 years compared with other companies, with other hotels, bed and breakfasts and the YHA. So this is just a spreadsheet which shows the breakdown of my trip to Yorkshire a couple of years ago in 2021. And what I've done is I've tried to compare the prices today compared to 2 years ago. Now, obviously the date and the day don't match from 2 years ago. So what I've done is, when the 27th of July was a Tuesday, because of the way the hotels work in the UK, generally the days are important. So the cost for a Sunday night will be different from the cost for a Saturday night. So I'm looking at the equivalent date of the 25th of July, the Tuesday, the 25th of July in 2023. I'm going to show a couple of examples of one of the Premier Inn, which is the light blue colours, one of the Travelodge, which is the green. I won't show you every single transaction. I'm going to then list them all on this spreadsheet and then just show you the quite shocking change in prices for the big chains. Alright, here's the Premier Inn website. I'm going to look up Leicester, UK. I'm going to look up the 25th of July for 2 nights. So 1 adult, 1 room. And the one in Leicester I stayed in was this one, Braunstone. Now when I stayed, if I remember correctly, there weren't as many offers, different types of offer, Flex, Advanced, Standard. The nearest equivalent I think is the Advanced one, which means the equivalent in 2023 is £200. So go back to the spreadsheet. Cost for 2023 is £200. Right. Right. Next, I'm going to look at one of the Travelodges, which was let's do Doncaster. Check-in going to be Monday the 14th. August. Again for 2 nights. Now I stayed at the lakeside one, and the equivalent rate today, the package was the refundable, but not with Wi-Fi. So that's £154.98. So input that, £154.98. Right, what I'll do now is I'll fill in the whole lot and cut to that. So here's the spreadsheet completed. I won't go through individual prices on this, I'll just show you the totals on another page. But the one thing I did want to point out is one of the private hotels, the Angel Topcliffe. The price for the current price at £70. When I was researching this a couple of weeks ago, there was a price available. When I looked at it today, the place is being refurbished, and so there's no prices available. So I've had to stick with the price that I got a couple of weeks ago. But now let's look at the total price change. So here are the total costs. So I've done total costs for 21 for Travelodge, Premier Inn, Independence and the YHA, and then the total cost in 23. Now the reason I did this was the comparison between the big private companies, Travelodge and the Premier Inn, versus the independent companies and the YHA. Now this is obviously only a small survey of places that I went to, But look at the difference in the price rise in 2 years. Travelodge over 90% rise, Premier Inn 126% rise. But the independent companies 13%, the YHA less than 7%. Now this is the bit I don't get, is how come the independent hotels, bed and breakfasts, and the YHA can manage a near enough 10% rise, whereas the big private hotels, one is just under 100 and one is 126% higher in 2 years.